Happy St. Patrick's Day. I wanted to introduce a new little segment I'm going to put on my channel called PINSPIRED. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some random thing I find on Pinterest and I'm going to try it out on camera. I think this will be quite interesting because I have a lot of Pinterest fails more than I have successes. I'm going to make a Irish coffee cheesecake. I don't even like cheesecake. I like the idea of cheesecake because I love cream cheese. If it was socially acceptable to just walk down the street and eat it by the spoonful, I would. I never actually have found a cheesecake that I like. So I like chocolate, I like coffee. So I thought maybe I would try this out because it is Irish coffee. I'm actually Irish, Polish, and German. I'm all decked out for St. Patrick's Day. You use these fabulous ingredients to make this cheesecake, and I hope you guys stick around because this could get very, very interesting. So let's get started. I should probably put my hair up in a ponytail, so let's do this. There we go. Let's get baking. Very first part is to make the crust of the cheesecake. I kind of cheated and I got chocolate ready crust. Does that count? You need to put espresso powder and butter in it. So I'm just gonna crush it up and remake the crust the way it's supposed to be made. Making my own rules. Ooh. Oh shit. That's so crinkly already. If you're wondering what is on my hand, I went to a bar before I did this and I got my green beer, like I said. And that was my stamp to get in. Almost couldn't get in because I thought I forgot my ID and I looked like a 12-year-old. I need 2 cups of this. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be 2 cups, although I did buy a second one just in case I messed it up at all. So I just chopped up the butter. It was about a stick of butter, so I'm gonna melt it and add it to my breadcrumbs, or my graham cracker crumbs. What is this? Hansel and Gretel? The good thing about 2 of those crusts, because I crushed up the first one, I had 1 cup and then maybe like a half of a handful of crumbs left, so I had to crumble up the second pie crust and then I got my 2 cups. My butter's done. Okay, so I got my crumbs in here. I melted my butter. Ooh. And then it calls for half a teaspoon of instant espresso powder. I got this yesterday. I don't really know what brand you guys would buy. It was the cheapest one. It smells really good. And I got my half teaspoon. I'm gonna sprinkle that in there. I'm gonna close this back up. And then you're supposed to mix it up and combine it and put it in a spring form pan. I didn't even know that's what this was called until yesterday. It's got like the little latch on it, and then when you go to take your product out of the pan, this will come off and you'll just have the bottom part. Mix it up, mix it up. Ooh, it smells good. Looks like poop. Yummy fragrance poop. Mix it. Mixing and mixing it up. Took me like 2 whole minutes to find the unsalted butter, and I was staring right at it. So yeah, this looks like wet sand to me. And we're mixing, and we're mixing, and we're mixing. I think it's well combined, so I'm gonna put it in the pan. Yeah, gotta get it all. Gotta get it all. Gotta get it all. But I'm gonna go ahead and smush this in here. Smushing and smushing and smushing it in. And my oven, it was preheated, yeah, I guess, preheated to 350 degrees. And it just went off a little bit ago. So I am all set to pop this baby in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. Oh my god, it turned out so pretty, guys. So pretty. Oven time, oven time, oven, oven, oven time. Okay, so the next step is to make the actual cheesecake. It calls for 24 ounces of cream cheese. Oh, Cream cheese smells so foul, but it tastes so good. This is sticky cream cheese. And my crust just came out of the oven as I was washing my hands after breaking this up. And it smells really good and it actually looks pretty tasty. So hopefully we're on to a good start. Oh my gosh, look at all this cream cheese. And we're chopping, yeah, yeah, yeah. And we're chopping, yeah, yeah. I told you I'd make everything into a song. My neighbors probably think I'm absolutely crazy. Let's see how coordinated I can be, because I almost always spill something when I try to pour it. Oh no, get in the bowl, get in the bowl. So there we go. That is 24 ounces of delicious cream cheese. Just added the sugar, and it's about 1.33 cups. And we're gonna put this in here. Nice and easy so it doesn't shoot sugar everywhere. I've had to clean this area up many a time because of flour explosions, and my fiance has seen it firsthand and it's an absolute disaster. So I'm gonna secure that. That's a very important step. Very important. And we're creaming, and we're creaming, and we're creaming. The next step is to add a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Along with the cornstarch, they say to add another 2 tablespoons of the espresso powder. Oh, yummy. Oh, it does smell really good. Look at it! Kind of looks like Oreos. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what it looks like. I'm so excited! The next step is to add the eggs. There's 2 eggs. They say to add 1 at a time. Also, you're going to add the vanilla extract. Also add 1/2 cup of delicious Baileys Irish cream. Alright, here we go. Mix it, 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 mix it. I'm just going to pour some vanilla in here because I like vanilla extract. I don't really ever measure it out whenever I use it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I just want to stick my face in it. All right, here we go. Ooh, creamy. Oh, it looks so yummy. All right, so here it is. I put it in the pan, and then I'm going to cover it back up with the foil. And then we're going to put it in this roasting pan. Like this. And then it says you're supposed to heat or pour hot water into the roasting pan, and then you're gonna pop it in the oven at 350 degrees for 55 to 60 minutes. Here we go. There it is in the roasting pan. I don't know if I was supposed to cover it, put the lid on it or whatever, but I did it anyway, because once again, I make my own rules. And we're going to set the timer for 55 minutes. And gotta find something to do for a freaking hour. It's been an hour, and I took the cheesecake out of the oven, and I actually hurt myself because when I poured it out of the hot water, I was carrying it from my stove to my kitchen table, which is probably like, I don't know, 2 feet, and the hot water dripped onto my foot and it hurt so bad. You guys want to see it? Ah. Look at it. It's so cool. And it's supposed to be like crunchy looking on the outsides and more like gooey here in the middle. So I think I did a pretty good job. I did the 55 minutes, not the whole 60. And I think it turned out pretty good so far. I've been letting the cheesecake chill in the fridge. And now it's time to make the chocolate ganache. That's just a fun word, ganache. And I'm a little concerned at this point because my cheesecake does not look anything like the picture. So I'm a little worried, but we're gonna keep going anyway. Got my chocolate. It says that you should use dark chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate. I got Ghirardelli chocolate chunks, and it says you want it chopped up, but these are already in like cute little morsels, as you can see. They're so cute. And they're like bigger than your normal chocolate chips, which I think is so cool. You're also gonna need half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Probably the most expensive part of this entire recipe was this bottle of Jameson Irish whiskey. I've actually never had Jameson before. I'm gonna open it up and see what it smells like. So yeah, you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of Jameson and also 4 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna take the butter and the heavy whipping cream and you're going to boil it slightly. So here's the butter and the heavy whipping cream. So I'm just gonna let it boil a little bit. Just poured it over the chocolate morsels and it smells really, really good. And I'm just gonna keep mixing it until it is like all smooth and no more chunky chocolate is inside. Okay, so I just poured the Jameson in it and this is what it looks like. You're supposed to let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes so it's not like super hot when you pour it onto your cheesecake. So this is my finished product of my cheesecake before I pour the ganache on. Ganache. Doesn't really look like the one in the picture. It still looks good. I actually put all of this foil down around it because when I go to pour the chocolate sauce, I don't want it to get all over my table. So I don't know what I'm gonna do while I wait for this chocolate sauce to cool down. Since I said I've never tried Jameson, would you guys like to watch me try a shot of Jameson for the first time? I hate shots. They make me want to throw up, but because I think about it too much. And when Steve and I went out for lunch before he had to go to work today, we went to a local bar and they gave out free little shot glasses that say "Bite Me" and they say "Patty Devil's Apple." I'm not gonna drink this whole thing because I know I will throw up. I just want to try it. It's like a swig out of the, no. I spilled it on myself. See, I'm a rookie. Oh, rookie. It's so strong. No. Ah. Fire. Fire. Ah. No. Ah, my throat. Oh, no. I didn't even finish it. Look, I didn't even finish it. It's like right there. And I filled it to like here. I took like a sip. Whew. All right, guys, here we go. Okay guys, so this is the final step in my cheesecake adventure. I put the cheesecake in the fridge after I poured the chocolate sauce on top and I let it set and it looks like it's pretty much, oh yeah, it's really nice. And the next step is to actually put either buttercream or homemade whipped cream on top. I ain't got time for that. I just bought regular Ready Whip because I like Ready Whip. This should be the fun part. So here we go. Here it is, guys, my finished cheesecake. In the blog that I followed, the girl put chocolate covered espresso beans on hers. I couldn't find those. I put some of the crumbled up graham cracker crumbs I had left over on it and then a couple chocolate chips. And I'm super excited to go ahead and cut this baby and try it and see if I have finally found a cheesecake that I like. I just cut it. This is what it looks like, all cut up. Actually looks pretty tasty. I'm kind of excited. It's the moment of truth, guys. Wow. That is pretty damn good. I'm not saying that because I want you guys to think, oh my god, she did a good job. It's actually really good. You can definitely taste the chocolate flavor. The coffee is pretty present there. The crust came out really good. I was nervous about that. I probably would put it in the fridge for a little longer though because it's still a little warm. It could use some time in the fridge. But other than that, the consistency is really nice. It's good. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and like it. If you guys haven't already, you should subscribe and get your daily cup of KT. I will have more videos out soon. I will link the blog down below so you guys can try it out for yourself. I suggest that you do, and thank you for going on this cheesecake journey with me, and I will see you guys later.